After Action Report. Operation. Defense of Pogorevka. Date. The 29th of November. Unit. 2nd Battalion, Chernarus 4th Separate Light Mountain Rifle Brigade. Location. Pogorevka, Chernarus. Executive Summary. On the 29th of November, a light infantry task force formed from elements of 2nd Battalion, Chernarus 4th Separate Light Mountain Rifle Brigade, was tasked with defending the village of Pogorevka from separatist and separatist-affiliated ground forces. The task force successfully defended the village, inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. However, the task force suffered significant losses of its own. Mission. To defend the village of Pogorevka from separatist and separatist-affiliated ground forces. Concept of operation. The tactical plan for the defense of Pogorevka was as follows. 2nd Squad and 3rd Squad would take positions just north of the village in the east. 4th Squad, supported by both BRDM scout cars, would take the westernmost position north of the village. Command Squad would occupy the middle position. When reinforcements arrived for the operation, both rifle squads would take up positions just south of 4th Squad to backstop 4th Squad. Execution. The task force conducted a dismounted reconnaissance of the area around Pogorevka and identified potential enemy avenues of approach. The task force then established defensive positions around the village. At approximately 0530 hours, the enemy launched a vehicle and infantry attack from the northwest. The attack was met with heavy counterfire from the task force's scout cars and 4th Squad. All enemy vehicles were destroyed, and the enemy infantry was driven back. At approximately 0600 hours, the battalion operation staff issued new orders for the task force to advance 1 kilometer north of Pogorevka. Leaving behind a damaged 2nd Squad and one of the reinforcing rifle squads, Command Squad, 3rd Squad, and one of the BRDM scout cars marched on the new objective. The enemy launched a series of attacks on the advancing task force. The task force successfully repelled these attacks, but suffered significant losses. At approximately 0645 hours, the task force received orders to withdraw back to base. The task force commander, attempting to cover the withdrawal, destroyed 2 enemy technicals, but was killed in action. The task force second in command took over and continued the retreat. Assessment. The task force successfully defended the village of Pogorevka and inflicted heavy casualties on the enemy. However, the task force suffered significant losses of its own. Lessons learned. The task force should have conducted a more thorough reconnaissance of the area around Pogorevka. The task force should have been more prepared for enemy vehicle attacks. The task force should have had a better plan for withdrawal. Recommendations. Conduct a more thorough reconnaissance of the area around Pogorevka. Be more prepared for enemy vehicle attacks. Develop a better plan for withdrawal.